toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on another team from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Hokies will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Cardinals offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
He'll pull it on the read. Makes it past the marker. Breaks into the open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Louisville!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Got a man. It's Adams. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up. Guys, let's step back here and chat Virginia Tech. This can find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock him up close to their goal line. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Rides the back on the option, the give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Cook. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Hokies will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend it. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
To the air on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Okay, ready? The Cardinals are in the red zone. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll pitch it. Touchdown Cardinals. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Way to make a split-second decision by that quarterback. He sees the defender commit. Boom. Picks the ball. Not only picks the ball, on target. So now the running back can catch it. He didn't have to reach behind him. He didn't have to reach in front of him. Caught it. He did the rest. Turned on the Jets. Got to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Wide open downfield. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. He keeps throwing it like this for the Hokies, and the defense will have to sleep with one eye open.
And the defense is going to have to grip those pillows.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got a man, it's Adams. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. And the Hokies moving quickly to the line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
It's complete. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Looking downfield on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off play action on first down. Oh, they're after him. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. The give to the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Hokies headed quickly to the line. He'll set up to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. It is good. Now the lead is down to 11. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out, force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Give to the running back. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Little touch pass to the receiver. Inside the 45. Wide open spaces. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. And the Cardinals come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The run from the shotgun. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've got to find some answers on this drive, already down by 18 in the second quarter. The quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Hokies can really attack on this second and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. No huddle here for the offense.
That's a really good-looking run there. And you think about great Hokie running backs in recent years. David Wilson, Lee Suggs, Kevin Jones, they all have the ability to shake.
There he goes! Keeps it and gets past the chains. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech!
It's so nice to be an offensive coordinator when you got a guy that can do this. What an unbelievable job scrambling around, buying time. It doesn't matter, whatever you want to call it, running a long way and scoring a touchdown.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
The Cardinals come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incomplete.
Turning it on! Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Cardinals look to keep this drive humming. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Louisville! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Hokies in the hurry-up.
Well, it's a really nice job using his feet to pick up a big play for the offense. And I think about Virginia Tech QBs always being dangerous with their legs, right? And Michael Vick used to scramble around and hurt people. This guy can get the option game going a little bit too. You can design plays for him to keep it and get into the second level of the defense because this guy's got some serious speed.
Off play action. Pulls it in. It's Adams. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Wants to throw on third down. Makes the grab. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And the Hokies trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Pushes ahead. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Will they be able to get that one more yard and stick it in here on third down? Quarterback on the keeper. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Right down the boulevard. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. At the 30. Inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Florida has the lead right now, but those Gator chomps haven't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by just 2 over Texas. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Going right to work up top. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Finds a man on the left. At the 35, he's open. Turning on the Jets. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Hokies. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Gives it on the option. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cardinals want to pick up the tempo. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Turns it on in midfield. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Gets it past the marker. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him with that last play. Now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Cardinals! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. From the gun to give, looking for room. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. These quarterbacks have been wheeling and dealing. A little bit of everything through 2 quarters. Exactly what we expected all week, if not even exceeding those lofty expectations. Feels like the defense that can at least contain one of these dual threats is going to be celebrating a hard-fought victory, although easier said than done. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
And the Cardinals will kick it off to start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out in the end zone and came up a little short. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Trying to find the end zone. They found a way to get in the rug, but he is stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Here's the handoff. Bulldozes his way through. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Louisville!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Zings it complete to the right.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Finds the tight end. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quick completion to the right. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Plenty of options here, run or pass on 3rd down right around midfield. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Hokies are on the move. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They are backed up, defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. There he goes. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Right down the middle. Got his man on the right. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Takes it on the return. He's got great speed. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And Virginia Tech. Offense onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. And his molars are probably... rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his second sack here today.
It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Throws to the wideout. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. It's 1st down from the 11. Wants to throw on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They just keep firing. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the Cardinals buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Stopped in the back. Going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. On the move. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
He'll pull it down and run. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the... Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The play action fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and goal. Knocked off his feet. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Caught in the backfield. It's Hubbard. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Down big. Might as well. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Back's looking for the goal line. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. And the Cardinals are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give out of the gun.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football,